Right, I want to talk to you about this thing again. So I've been using this Aoocci C3 on my XADV for, I don't know, a couple of months, I suppose. And I've done a lot of little rides, but I've just been to EICMA to see the show. I didn't get very good footage, but never mind. I've been there, done it, so it was an experience. But what I wanted to tell you was how impressed I've been with this little Aoocci screen. And the one I have is the C3 Plus, I believe, or Pro, something like that. I'll put the link in there somewhere. And for me, I just think they're so good at what they need to do, which is just basically show your screen. And the reason why I ended up getting one of these screens is because I was looking for a solution to show my sort of sat nav really on my bike. So let's grab you off the stand, I'll show you what I mean. So what I started off with was trying to use the Honda has actually got like an app inside which will show the directions off your phone. So there's a video on that, and it turns out, well, that's pretty rubbish. So the second option, or the next option I went to, was to get one of these quad lock cases. And it was all right. I've actually got it over on this little monkey bike, which is coming up sometime soon in the future. And there's a couple of little things that I don't like about the quad lock, and this is the one of them. So you get the quad lock, so you're going to have to line it up like so, and then sort of push it. Okay, it actually worked pretty well then. But then it's on the bike, and this is flopping around like a witch's doodah, which is fine because that's stopping the anti-vibration-y bit. But your phone is still up on your dashboard, and in certain places in the world, like London, for example, you don't want your, I don't know, £1,000 phone or however much you paid for your phone on your dashboard, do you? So what's the other solutions? So as luck would have it, Aoocci just happened to contact me one day and say, do you want to try out one of these screens? So here it is. So there you go. Just to show you how easy it is, I've turned it on and it's already linked to my phone without me having to do anything. The next cool thing that it does is if you've got one of these kind of intercom things, it will link through your phone to that as well. So it means that everything that you need to hear is coming through your helmet via whatever brand it is that you have of these things. So it's sort of everything you really need to see and hear is there. You know, no extra stuff and no sort of, you know what I mean? Nothing that you didn't really need is going to be there. So this is the reality for me. This little screen at the moment is on a Black Friday deal. So it's not just that one, but I suspect, as I understand it anyway, all of the Aoocci stuff is on Black Friday, and they've got 25% off. But with my code, I can offer you 28% off, which is a little bit extra saving. And it also means that I get a little kickback. And what that means is a little bit of extra money coming my way to help me make more videos for you guys. So if you do want to buy one of these screens and you are in the market for one, now's the time to grab yourself a little bargain. I think they've got some other little freebie offers on at the moment as well. I think on some of the things you can get like it's like a little screen, a bit like this, a little sort of sun visor that goes over the top. And then I think they're giving away some torches or some other thing that they're giving away. I had a quick look on their website. And anyway, so they've contacted me again, asking me, can I make a little video for the Black Friday? So here it is, here's the video. And what can I tell you about these screens? Why should you buy one? Well, for one, especially at the moment with a 28% off, this little C3 is going to cost you well under 100 quid. And for me, it means that you can keep your phone in your pocket, nice and safe and dry, and away from the dreaded thieves, but still see everything you need to see up on this screen. Now, this particular model, there are a couple of things you need to know that I found out. So if, for example, you ride a whole day using your Google Maps, it used about 500 gigabytes, is it? So it's going to use a fair bit of data. So that is definitely something to look out for. So I went away for 6-7 days to EICMA, and I was riding for 4 of those days. So you can imagine I used quite a lot of data up off my phone allowance, off my data in that period of time. The other things to think about is it is kind of permanently attached to your bike. So if I can just bring you around, I'll show you. So there's a little clamp that's provided and it just wires straight into the bike. So realistically, it could be stolen off your bike. They could just undo these 4 bolts, for example, and nick that screen, then it's gone. So a removable one might possibly be the answer. And the other thing I found is that there is no on-off button. So this thing is on when the ignition comes on and off when the ignition goes off, which means currently, even though I'm not going anywhere, it is using my data right now without really me wanting it to. So Aoocci, if you're watching this, those are the things that I'd like to see. I'd like to be able to have it detachable. I'm sure you already do them, but this one in particular, it kind of needs to be detachable. And really, if it had a physical on-off button as well, so that when I don't want to use it, I could just turn it off rather than it being on the whole time. So those are my bugbears. Other than that, this thing's been brilliant. Every single time you turn the bike on, it's there. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it linking on, not linking, blah, blah, blah. Every single time, without fail, this has linked to my phone seamlessly, and it's also linked directly to my Cardo that's on the side of my helmet, my amazing helmet. Thanks to Helmet City UK, I got a good price for that. There's a video on that as well. If you're in the market for a helmet, go to Helmet City in the UK, they're brilliant. Right, so this is more or less the end of my little sales pitch. I'm not sure if I'm really very good at sales pitches, but nonetheless, get yourself a bargain, 28% off at the moment with my Black Friday code, which is going to be in the description. So grab yourself one of these screens. Why not get 2 or 3? Depends how many bikes you got. Don't forget, they also do stuff for cars as well. So perhaps you've got a car in the garage and you want some sort of sat nav for it. Perhaps you can find the solution over on Aoocci website. And it also, incidentally, they're going to be sending me another one. So it could mean I could fit one on the little monkey, and then I'll have got both of the bikes with a cool little sat nav. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. I also wanted to add in that I've started a thing called Buy Me a Coffee, and how I think it works is you can click on my link, which is in the description below, and if you feel like sending me a little bit of money to help me out with what's going on here on the channel, then that is going to be massively appreciated. At the moment, I run this whole channel on a massive loss, thousands and thousands and thousands of euros loss. But I am looking to do this full time, and I'm nearly there, to be honest with you. I think I'm down to about 2 days work a week now, which means I can devote a lot more time to doing more videos. And I've got a lot more videos I want to do, a lot more adventures and a lot more sort of hands-on kind of videos. I've been in talks with a few companies. I went to the EICMA show and tried to sort of connect with a few companies as much as I could to see if I can get their products over to me to try out on the XADV, which is right next to me, or the monkey bike, or whatever bike that I might have in the future. So yeah, any bit of help that I can get will be gratefully received. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.